Hey everybody, welcome to week 2 of our Operation Elevation training group. I am so excited. We have a week of training under our belt and we really have some amazing content coming your way this week that's really just going to piggyback off of everything that we covered last week. So we hope you had a great weekend. We hope you were able to get caught up and really set yourself up for success for week 2 of our training. Today, I am going to chat with you guys about something that is near and dear to my heart, and that is consistency and hustle. Now, consistency and hustle are two things that are absolute requirements for success in this business. Because consistency, as we're learning with the compound effect, it's those daily habits that you incorporate that build up over time, which brings you closer to your greatness. And, the things that you should be doing consistently are easy to do. They're not hard. They're not like, rocket science tasks. They don't take, brain surgery or, anything to accomplish, but it's consistency over time that's going to get you the results. So we talked about last week how important it was to kind of do a time management kind of inventory. Where are you spending your time? Where can you offer up some extra time? Where are there power pockets of time that you can work your business? That is key. And when I say schedule your time, I mean actually go into your calendar, into your planner, and set out blocks of time that you're going to work your Beachbody business. And you need to do that every single day. And I know that we're all busy, and I know that we have lots of things that we are juggling and lots of hats that we wear in our life. But if you are in this training, then you have decided that this matters to you and that you want this in your life. So with anything that you want in your life, you have to make time for it, right? You have to, trade off something a lot of times to allow for something into your life. So what I'm asking you guys to do is to actually go in and chunk out time that you're going to use out of your calendar to grow and to build and to work your Beachbody business. So you've got to schedule in that time. And it's not going to be the same every single day. So give yourself some flexibility. I mean, if you work a routine, 9 to 5 job, then maybe yours will be a little bit more routine. But if you're a stay-at-home mom and perhaps you have a child in preschool half of the week and home the other half of the week, each day might look different. But I would challenge you every Sunday to go in and chunk out your time that you are going to be working your business. And then during that time, just to kind of add to what Erin said about building this like fortress of focus, you have to have laser sharp focus during that time. You've got to shut down your notifications, okay? You have to turn off your phone. You have to, or, put it on airplane mode or silent or whatever, because you don't want to be dealing with all of these dings. But especially when you're on Facebook, if you're on Facebook, adding friends, reaching out to people, connecting with people, if you're sending your invites, the last thing you want to be happening is getting ding, 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 ding of all of these messages from this, that group or whatever. So you want to shut down your notifications and have that laser sharp focus. Also, you don't want to be in front of a TV. You don't want to be where you're going to be distracted. You want to build a fortress around your time, and you need to respect that time. Just like, you wouldn't go into church and have your cell phone out. You wouldn't go into church and have your headphones in. When you go into church, you're respecting that dynamic and what's required there. And it's required for you to be in the moment, to not be distracted. And that's what we need from this time of focus that we are going to be scheduling in. There's a couple other things that I just want you to think about, and they're kind of like mindset shifts. And these mindset shifts, the quicker you can practice these and recognize these and accept these, the faster you will grow and the more momentum you're going to have with your business. Because I think sometimes that people come into this business and they think that it's going to be immediate. Like the moment they say, I'm a Beachbody coach, people are going to start flocking to them. And, the moment they make a post, that people are just going to fall in their lap. And, those of us who have been in this business for a while, we know that that is not at all how it works. In fact, you're going to work harder your first year in the business than you probably ever will in this business. You're going to do things that are outside of your comfort zone probably every single day in this business. I remember when I went through training like this early on in my career, or similar to this, I was like, oh my gosh, like she wants me to do what? And like, how am I supposed to do this? And I like had to kind of like eat a piece of humble pie every day to grow my business, to get out of my comfort zone, because we've been on autopilot for so many years, just kind of mediocre, ho-humming along. And now we're not anymore. So it absolutely takes the mindset that this is not going to be an immediate gratification business. This is a business of cultivation. This is a business of sowing seeds. And as you know, the parable of the sower, some of those seeds are going to die. Okay. Some of those seeds are just immediately going to be scorched up by the sun, and they're not going to have any type of lifespan. Other of the seeds, somebody else is going to come in and they're going to pick at them. A bird's going to pick at them and eat them. And those seeds are non-existent too. But there's going to be a couple seeds that dig on down, burrow down, take strong roots, and over time, they are going to grow into a beautiful harvest. That is what this business is all about. All right. So right now we're sprinkling seeds. We don't know exactly what the outcome is going to be of every single seed. We hope that every seed takes, but we have to know that it's not going to. We're going to hear no. Coaches are going to sign up and then fall off. People aren't going to do what they set out to do. We're going to have days when we wake up and we say, what am I doing? I feel down today. I feel like this isn't for me. This is for you. Okay. You're here for a reason. This team is here to support you and love you. So on those down days, you want to dig in and you want to recognize that this is a blessing. And just with any other aspect of life, there's going to be good days and bad days. But the blessing of this business is that the good days and all of the rewards and all of the amazing, side effects of helping people live a better life and a more healthy and more fulfilled life completely outweighs the negative. So no immediate gratification. Along the same lines of the parable of the sower, I want you to look at this business like 4 seasons. And here's what I have to say about that. You don't fully get to enjoy a year, 365-day year, unless you have experienced 4 seasons. Okay, I live in Indiana, so we have, a very prominent winter with snow and ice. We have a beautiful springtime where all the flowers are blooming and, it's getting a little bit warmer. The nights are still cold, they're still chilly, but you can open your windows and enjoy the fresh air and get out and enjoy the weather during the days. Then we have really hot and humid summers, and we like to go to the pool, but it's scorching hot out, but it's so wonderful to be outside during the summer, and just the environment is really inviting. And then we have the fall, which that's the season I was born in, so I'm kind of particular to fall. But we have, pumpkin patches and bonfires and just football and just the outdoor kind of experience of barbecues and get-togethers and stuff. And so with all of those put together, we have an abundant, bountiful year. That's how we ask that you look at this business. Don't look at this business at a snapshot of a month. Don't look at this business as 90 days even. That's one season. You need to be in this business and be dedicated to giving it everything you've got for at least 4 seasons before you ever consider not doing this. Okay? You've got to give it 4 seasons. You've got to give that time to cultivate, to plant those seeds, to take care of those seeds, to love on them and water them and nourish them, and every day do something to help your crop. And then you get to enjoy the harvest. And then you do that over again. And that is the dynamic of this business. It's not going to happen overnight. Nothing worth having comes easy. And you've got to give it for business. So I'm asking you today to dedicate yourself to being consistent for 4 seasons. 4 seasons. Okay, let's talk about non-negotiables. So non-negotiables also go into the whole piece of consistency. And those non-negotiables are, no matter what, I will do this. So I can tell you some of my early non-negotiables were Success Club 10, 2 to 4 coaches per month, signing up 2 to 4 new coaches per month, running a challenge group, at least 1 challenge group per month, and also committing to some sort of a training group or training workshop or some sort of an extracurricular, if you will, connected to Beachbody. This would be an example of kind of like a training, Operation Elevation. I also like to focus in on my PD and find whatever I need right then and there in my life, which is obviously varied over the course of time, and using that as my PD focus. So my non-negotiables, let me repeat them. Success Club 10 every month, 2 to 4 coaches every month, signing up 2 to 4 new coaches every month, and running a challenge group every month, and committing to an extra layer of training every month. Now, if there's not something offered for you on your team, you can go into the Coach Online office, and under the training tab, you can find a plethora of training materials that you can get your fingertips on. So non-negotiables. Let's set our non-negotiables. What are those no matter what? I mean, perhaps for you that might look like hitting Success Club 5 every month, signing up a coach or 2 every month. You've got to set your goals every single month. Success Club 10 was important to me because I had big goals. I wanted to grow this business. 2 to 4 coaches, very manageable. I wanted to grow a team. Okay. Challenge groups, you've got to have something to invite people to. In training, I wanted to constantly learn and grow my business. So those were my non-negotiables, and those are still my non-negotiables. Hustle mantra. Here, this is where I'm going to leave you guys today. I have no idea how long I've been talking because I don't have a timer, but hopefully it's not too long. But you also need to establish a hustle mantra. And a hustle mantra is going to be that mantra that you repeat over and over and over again. You see it every single day. And you recognize that when you see that mantra or when you repeat that mantra, you immediately get back to your focus, to your non-negotiables, to your goals, to your vision, to your dreams, and you get it together. You cut the crap. You cut the excuses. You stop saying, oh, but this, or what about this, and making excuses as to why you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. You establish a hustle mantra. And my hustle mantra right now, and I have it like as a screensaver on my phone, is everything is a choice. Everything is a choice. So maybe you go through and you look at some inspiring quotes on Google. Maybe you found a great hustle mantra in your Compound Effect book, or maybe in another book or another PD, experience that you've had. Come up with a hustle mantra, just a simple statement that when you say that to yourself, you get yourself together, you snap out of that funk you're in, and you recognize that what you're doing in this very moment matters, and you set yourself straight, okay? So everything is a choice. What that does for me, when I'm sitting down to make a decision, I pull up my phone and I see across the screen, everything is a choice. Everything is a choice. I choose how I react to people. I choose how I spend my time. I choose what workout I'm going to do. If I get in my Shakeology, I choose if I'm going to do my daily 4s, if I'm going to do my 4 vitals, I choose. Everything is a choice. So that has inspired me to act. That is my hustle mantra for right now. Okay, guys, so that was a lot of information. Here is your call to action for today. Share with us your non-negotiables. What are your non-negotiables? I told you I had 4. The SC10, 2 to 4 coaches per month, a challenge group per month, and always having a training focus that's extracurricular each month outside of my daily PD. And then establish a hustle mantra. So share with us your non-negotiables and share with us your hustle mantra. Okay, you guys, let's rock out this week. You are amazing. We love you. We're so proud of you. The energy in this group is off the hook. So let's make some magic happen and get out of our own way and recognize that everything is a choice. And this is a blessing. Have a wonderful week, you guys. Bye.